We can go back downstairs. It would be great.
Yeah, I'll be down. I'll go down as soon as I document the rest.
We can go down now.
Well, I'm going to document the rest of the building, Cal.
Some badges can't buy brains, and these cops found that out the toughest way possible.
You didn't want to have a dialogue with him, and now you don't want to have a dialogue with me.
No, he didn't want to talk to me.
An auditor from Tyrant Terminator Audits went to the Kane County Health Department to exercise his right to record in public. What happened next quickly escalated into something no one expected.
Hello.
How did somebody let you in?
Yeah.
Can I help you with something?
You're like the third person that asked me.
This is a locked building, so we don't generally, unless someone's here for something.
Locked? A locked building? Really? Why is the public health department a locked building?
For security reasons.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, like I just told her, I was coming in to document you guys' public health facility, and then before I head out, I'll grab a couple of FOIA request forms and files. I'm not sure who Kyle is. You're like the fourth person. You work here, right? Of course. Yeah, you're like the fourth person to ask me, do I need any help? So
Yes.
I don't need any help right at this moment. Probably before I get out of here, I probably will need some FOIA request slips, like I said, downstairs.
All right, yeah, you have to go downstairs.
Yeah, I know.
As he was recording, several employees approached him, but things took a turn when Kyle Griffin entered the scene and changed everything.
Oh, wow. You're like the fifth person to ask me, do I need help? Yeah. You work here, right?
I do indeed.
Yeah, no, I don't need any help right now. Like I just told those young ladies, I'll probably need you guys' assistance maybe right before I book out.
Okay, what's this what?
And a couple of FOIA request slips, and I'll file a FOIA with you guys, yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
But right before I leave, I'll probably grab them. So.
Okay, so this is unfortunately not a public building. Can I get you back downstairs?
It's not a public building?
It is unfortunately not a public building.
Really?
Appointment only.
On you guys' website, it says if anybody needs the COVID vaccine,
Yes.
then that's for appointments only. But to come in and, do any other public business, it wasn't on there.
What started as a calm encounter quickly turned tense when Kyle started demanding that the auditor leave the premises.
Yeah, she told me.
We can go back downstairs. It would be great.
Yeah, I'll be down. I'll go down as soon as I document the rest.
We can go down now.
Well, I'm going to document the rest of the building, Kyle, and then I'll go down, get the FOIA, and leave.
Okay, absolutely. For what reason are we documenting the entire building?
Well, I'm an investigative journalist, and I'm working on the story
Gotcha.
on this public health department.
Okay.
Yeah.
And who are you? What media outlet are you with?
I'm with myself.
yourself?
Yeah, I'm with myself.
Okay, and like YouTube or
Well, just
internet?
myself. I really not at liberty to answer those questions right now. But like I said, I just want to be able to document the building unmolested, and then go down and get the FOIA and book on out.
Gotcha. Okay. And did you inform our reception desk?
I've informed them all. This young lady here knows about it. A couple of other young ladies on the first floor. The young lady right here in this door right there. Everybody knows about it. Now you do too. So,
Well, yeah. Now I do.
yeah.
Even after being corrected, the employee refused to admit it was a public building and struggled to accept the auditor's point.
Definitely public though. That's definitely a
Well,
public
it's
building.
appointment only, unfortunately, but
But it's a public building, so it's not restricted.
You're not totally correct.
Right, like you can't
Right.
restrict access due to someone not having an appointment because it's still a public property.
I guess we won't go tit for tat for that.
Right.
I think that somebody else will actually have the last word on that.
Well, I'm just saying, I mean, you tried to enforce it, so I want to make sure that you understand that the difference between what you're saying and what I was saying.
Gotcha.
Because just in case somebody else come, you wouldn't, convey the same thing to them, is what I'm saying.
Probably would, unfortunately. Without the appointment, somebody wandering around here is actually pretty rare.
Moments later, officers arrived after the employees reported the auditor for suspicious behavior, setting the stage for what happened next.
It's like a secure building, and so I think you'd probably have to make an appointment with them if you wanted to come in and do something like that.
Now, the thing about that, like I told him on their website, it does say appointment, but only for COVID vaccinations.
Okay.
So they say you have to book an appointment for that. But to just come here to grab a FOIA request,
Yeah.
public. How you doing, officer?
Good, how are you?
Oh, pretty good. And your name and badge number, sir?
Huh?
Name and badge number?
My name is Officer Sheldon. My badge number is 117.
Thanks. Are you recording?
Of course I
Oh, well, great. That's great.
we're all recording.
Well, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
Like I was just conveying to your partner here.
The only issue that is that, so maybe there's a miscommunication based on what their website says, but then
Okay.
the staff members here are saying that that's their protocol.
Okay.
So we have to just stick with that. So if you wanted to do something further like this, you'd have to maybe talk to someone who's in charge of the building that they
Okay.
can.
James clearly stated his purposes, but the officers just cannot see a man exercising his rights and chose to escalate the situation instead.
I'm telling you precisely what I'm doing. You see what I'm doing. I'm not doing anything nefarious. I don't have any ill intent. I'm not making any efforts to go past any restricted doors.
Right.
And I've conveyed to you precisely what I was doing.
Yeah.
Everything should be good to go.
Yeah.
This is public property.
Do you have an ID on you so I can document who I'm talking to?
I can give you my first name is James. I don't really want to provide ID minus a crime, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, at this point, if they're asking you to leave,
They can ask.
yeah,
Yeah,
so
they can
are you
ask.
willing to leave? Have you got everything you need and you're willing to go?
Like I just told this young man and this young lady here, I'm going to document the rest of this hallway, and then I'm going to grab my FOIA request,
Okay.
and then book on out.
Just like that, a bunch of more officers arrived at the scene as though James had committed a serious crime.
We're at 9 officers. Okay, I'm just making sure I'm counting the officers that was,
You've already reported this part, so then you
Well,
wanna
this
go
part.
that way?
Well, this
Alright,
part,
So you want to go to the stairs this way and we'll walk out? Trying to record this part.
this hallway.
Okay, so you've done that. You've got it all.
Well, I haven't done that. Officer, with all due respect, I've just done
Okay,
this.
Let me check in with these guys.
Okay.
Go this way. We'll go down the stairs, and then we'll do your FOIA. How's that sound?
Yeah, I'm definitely going to do that, but I don't want you guys to force me to do it now. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, but the staff on site is asking for that right now.
So the staff hasn't told me anything in terms of right now.
I just
what they
spoke to
just
the
told me
staff.
before you showed up
Yeah.
is that they wanted to accompany me throughout the building. So what they were saying was they would allow me to do it if they can walk with me.
This officer needs to understand that what the staff says is not important over one's basic rights.
That's
I'm
correct.
the facility coordinator.
That's correct.
And with an appointment, I would be happy to walk you with, but without an appointment, and you just, I would.
You just showed up unannounced.
Yeah, unannounced.
Is that? Let me.
It's very uncomfortable for an employee.
So right now you're talking about a policy that you guys have, right? Obviously, right? Okay. So there's 3 things with a policy. Policy is not law. Policy doesn't have the force of law. And if I ignore the policy, that's not breaking the law. Now, what you guys could do, if you want to ask the officers to wage war on my rights today in terms of trying to trespass me, then that's going to come down on this department and you guys' department as well. I just told you exactly what I was doing. This is public property. I'm here to file a FOIA, so I have official business here. And in trespassing, 720 ILCS 521-3, you can't trespass from public property during normal business hours. So if I can just finish what I'm trying to do.
It's so iconic to watch James teach the difference between law and police to a bunch of law enforcement officers while they stand there completely silent because they have no idea about the law.
I'm still have a right to ask the officers a question, right?
We're trying to give you a space to do what you have to do.
What you have to do.
Oh, so you don't want to talk?
No, we have work to do. You have a mission to
So
do.
you're absolutely correct, but I can't tell you what's going on as a
I
citizen.
heard you tell these other people.
Well, you wasn't here.
Yeah.
Is your body cam on, sir?
Yes.
It don't seem like it is. I don't see it beeping.
Even the sergeant was full of arrogance and straight up refused to listen to what James had to say.
Go on the Kane County website because it's online.
Oh
Wonderful.
yeah. I can't access online, and by law, I have a right to fill it out in person. If they don't want to provide a form, I fill it out on a blank sheet and turn it in that way. With
You
you.
didn't want to have a dialogue with him, and now you don't want to have a dialogue with me.
No,
but
he
yet
didn't-
All you want to do
no,
is
he
have a
didn't-
dialogue.
no, he didn't want to
and
talk
you
to
don't
me.
want to have a dialogue.
He didn't want to talk to me.
So you're flipping the script.
He didn't want to talk to me, but of course
I'm
you're
willing
scared to
talk
say
you.
that.
I'm willing to talk to
You
you.
scared to say that?
What?
That he didn't want to talk to me?
He doesn't work for me.
What you
I don't
mean?
work for him.
He's over you.
The hell he is. I work for Kane County. That's Aurora.
He's still a sergeant. Where your
He's not
bars at?
mine.
Where your bars at though?
He's not mine.
You ain't ranking nothing though. Yeah, they're totally misinformed. State law is I can fill out a FOIA and turn it in at this public agency. The onus is on them to forward it to the appropriate person.
All right, they will go ahead and do that then, but just.
Well, we ain't talking to you, man. Knock it off.
This officer had no reason to get worked up and raise his voice. 13 cops on the scene and not a single one seemed to know their job.
This guy, he come in with his tyrannical tactics, and you never know. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna go to you guys. Where's you guys' sheriff department located?
It's on Route 38 in St. Charles.
St. Charles, okay. I mean, we're just probably supposed to go off word of mouth, but like I said, if there's nothing illegal that I'm doing, then
Usually it would say on the website, right? Like what the protocol is, I guess, right?
like I said on the website, you do need an appointment for a vaccination.
Yeah, for immunization.
Yeah,
and stuff.
but not just to access the building. Then, just for the record, I'll be leaving after you guys leave. So, Just to put that out there so you guys know. So, well, I'm just saying.
It takes a lot of confidence and a deep understanding of your rights to stand firm when surrounded by 13 officers, one of whom keeps acting aggressively, and this auditor did it with remarkable efficiency.
No. Signing in is not a requirement.
Yes, it is. It says here right here.
We're talking about a legal requirement, sir.
It says here right here.
A legal requirement, sir.
It says right here. All visitors must sign in.
So you're going to ignore the fact of the
It
legal
says-
word.
It says.
See,
right
that's
here.
that's tyrannical, sir. You see,
How is it tyrannical?
because you're a
It says
police
all-
officer.
It says all visitors must sign in.
Okay, you a police
I'm
officer.
just letting you know. It says all visitors.
Well, that's
must sign in.
insignificant.
But you were a visitor, right?
That's unimportant.
You were a visitor, right?
That's unimportant. If there's no statutes or codes to it, so I don't have to honor it. He know what I'm trying to say. Under the car so you can hit me? Is that what you're indicating? That's what it looked like you was indicating, man.
Serious right
Dead
now.
serious.
No, I wanted you to come over here.
What's going on?
You're not going to tell me what TTA is?
I told you it's a family members organization.
What?
My family members. It's an organization of us being family members.
It's ridiculous to think that this cop was more concerned about what TTA is than actually trying to uphold the law.
You'll have to become a whistleblower. You have to get rid of all the tyrant tactics and the intimidation tactics, and then maybe I don't think he can do it.
I think.
Oh yeah, there you go. You can change. Everybody can change. You definitely need some adjustments.
Can you show me how to change?
No, you know what? I think your chief is going to have to, or somebody of a higher authority at the academy should have you should already know what you should and shouldn't do. Huh? There you go. Now, see, be perfectly honest, she's being sarcastic, but she's spot on as well.
She's being sarcastic.
Yeah, she's being sarcastic, but she's spot on. You know, definitely though, man. Y'all should, come on, man. 11 cops, man, for a man with a camera. Come on.
All right. Do you know how this call came in?
No, honestly, I don't.
If you thought this interaction was frustrating, wait until you hear the reason this cop gave James next. It's truly shocking.
The subject got in through locked doors and was reported. He's still wandering the building. Employees are sheltering in place.
Really? Okay. So you guys
You gotta hear it from my perspective.
Okay.
From my perspective.
Okay.
When people say that they're sheltering in place, that worries me.
It sounds like they're hiding.
That worries me.
Okay. That should worry anybody.
Because they're hiding from someone or something.
Right.
Not until we get here do we figure out what you're doing.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, so to be honest then, it sounds to me that it was a false report made then.
Not necessarily a false report. That was the information that we got.
Right, but I'm saying whoever gave that information gave wrong information.
Maybe that person that gave information was scared.
Did they give a name? Because I would love to file a report on the person who filed a false report.
Now, what's truly threatening is what this cop said next. With the way these officers approach everything with aggression, this encounter could have turned dangerous if James hadn't spoken up.
Killed like that, man.
Absolutely.
I thought he had a gun. Did you guys pull up guns blazing? Now this guy laying in the street dead because of a mistake somebody is conveying over the phone.
Because somebody had a telephone. Exactly.
Yeah, so
And I will agree with you 150% because that has happened.
I
And
know.
that's a tragedy.
Several. I know.
And that's a tragedy.
I know. But, I mean, in any event, like I say, man, once you guys book on out, I'll book on out.
Let's just hope these officers learned something and justice gets served. These cops thought they were untouchable, but this auditor wasn't about to let them slip away without teaching them about the law.
Okay, I want to make it very clear I do not consent to any searches or seizures of my property.
That's nice, but you're not moving until I get another unit here. You
That's fine.
understand?
An individual was open carrying a firearm when Sergeant Doggett from Ormond Beach Police approached, turning a lawful act into a tense confrontation that escalated fast.
Guns on you?
I'm sorry?
Guns?
Yeah, I got my 45.
You got a pistol permit?
No, sir.
No? Okay, I want you to set that thing down, real. I want the pull down.
Okay.
Put your hands up over your head.
Okay, I want to make it very clear I do not consent to any searches or seizures of my property.
That's nice, but you're not moving until I get another unit here. You
That's fine.
understand? I have a pistol permit.
Not for open carry now.
The irony was hard to miss. Sergeant Doggett demanded the man to hide his gun to avoid making people nervous, all while he himself walked around armed.
At this point, you're detained until I determine what's going on here. Do you understand that?
I understand.
Do you have identification on you or not?
I do. It's in my pocket.
All right. Don't go for it.
I'm not.
And we're going to go ahead and conduct an investigation as soon as another unit gets here. Okay? What type of weapon is it?
I'm not answering any questions, sir. I'll give you my name since I'm being detained. My name is Jeffrey Marcus Gray.
I'm sorry, Jeffrey Marcus Gray?
Yes, sir. Born January 8th, 1970. Other than that, I'm not answering any questions.
That's your constitutional right.
Okay.
Is your ID through the state of Florida?
Sir, I'm not answering any questions.
Well, that question is not subject to any criminal act.
Right.
That is just to identify.
I'm a resident of Florida.
Okay.
Soon after, Officer Evans showed up, and she didn't waste a second and got right into violating his rights.
You don't have to self-incriminate under the Fifth Amendment.
Right.
But there is information that you'll have to provide me that has nothing to do with that.
I'm just gonna, can I just adjust this camera strap? Because it's kind of pulling on my neck.
You don't take your hands off your head.
Okay. You do have your gun out of your holster?
Yes, I do, at my side.
Okay.
I'm not pointing it at you, but I have it at the low ready in case you were to do something offensively against me.
Understand, I do not consent to any searches or seizures of my property.
Until we get this taken care of, I'm going to remove this from you, sir.
Do you have any other firearms or weapons on you that we need to be concerned about?
I have one that's in a concealed weapon.
One at?
It's in my right side and inside the waistband holster.
Okay. He's got one on the waistband there?
I do not consent to any searches or seizures of my property. They are locked and cocked. Be careful.
Do you have any other weapons that we need to be aware of?
I have 2 magazines in my left pocket. Other than that, there's no weapons.
Officer Evans went ahead and took Jeffrey's pistol. Kind of makes you wonder, what was the point of open carry then?
Well, we're going to place you in handcuffs. You're a detained pursuant of investigation. You're not under arrest, but this is for your safety and honor.
You care to tell me what's going on today while you're walking around with all these guns sticking out everywhere?
I'm fishing, and I'm open carry while fishing, which is perfectly legal in the state of Florida. And other than that, I'm not answering any other questions. 790.25.
What does it say?
Subsection H. While hunting, fishing, camping, or traveling or to or from such an event, it is legal to open carry in the state of Florida.
We'll confirm that, and I think you're right.
I don't know that it's open carry, though. I know you can carry.
Yes.
I don't know that it's open carry, but
we're
correct.
going to review the statute, but along with that, you're also concealed carrying a firearm.
Correct.
Which is not legal. Going to and
did you see my permit in my wallet?
No, because we didn't go through your wallet.
We haven't gone through. I asked you if you had a pistol permit, and you said you were not going to answer. If you have a pistol permit, then it's perfectly legal.
Right, you were referring to the open carry then.
No, I asked you if you had a pistol permit in general.
You can clearly see the sergeant's attitude change the moment Jeffrey brought up the statutes proving he wasn't breaking any law.
I misunderstood your question.
Okay. Then that's fine. We're here to conduct an investigation. If you have a pistol permit and you're coming to and from fishing, we'll verify all that, and if everything is all right, we'll return your firearms to you and let you be on your way.
Where's your permit at?
It's in that wallet. Again, understand I'm not consenting to any searches or anything. So.
Where's your...
Behind the picture of my wife.
Which one? This one?
Yes, sir.
Yes, but you are subject to produce the permit upon demand, and I asked you if you had one, and you wouldn't even answer.
You'd think cops would know the law, but apparently you have to spell it out for them just to avoid an unlawful arrest.
People aren't used to people walking around with guns like that, like the Wild West. You know what I'm saying? So they're going to call too, just so you know.
Especially not at a fishing pier like this. Now, if it was out in the middle of the woods, that's one thing. You're talking about you're in a residential area.
Right.
It's not like you have any bears trying to steal your fish.
Who's got them secured?
It's not like you're going to have to worry about bears coming trying to steal your fish or nothing.
We've got to hand it to Jeffrey. He stayed calm and handled everything like a pro. In the end, the officer gave his firearm back and let him go, while the sergeant got a much-needed lesson on open carry laws. Well, that brings us to the end of this video. Today, we watched what happens when stupid cops think they can outsmart a trained auditor and quickly realize they were in over their heads. These officers clearly underestimated the situation, and it backfired spectacularly. Thanks for watching. Please support the channel by subscribing, leaving a like, and comment if you want more like this.
Where are you going fishing?
Yeah, come on.